It was supposed to be a simple vacation, a remote cabin tucked deep within the Dominican wilderness, surrounded by nothing but towering trees and the vast, echoing silence of the forest. A chance to disconnect, to breathe. Our little group, just family, settling in for a week away from the world. The first night, as the generator hummed its lonely song and the darkness pressed in against the cabin walls, my cousin brought it up. He'd grown up hearing the tales. Eyes wide, voice hushed, he spoke of El Galipote, a being that could take the form of any animal, any object, born from dark magic, from pacts made in the shadows. He spoke of fear, of things that stalked the night, things the old folks still warned about. We listened, half amused, half spooked by the atmosphere. Just folklore, we told ourselves. Just old stories. But later that night, the silence outside the cabin became profound. An absence of sound that felt heavier than any noise. I glanced out the window, drawn by an inexplicable pull, and that's when I saw it. At the very edge of the tree line, just where the dense woods met the clearing around the cabin, a horse stood motionless. Large, dark, simply staring towards us. It wasn't strange, seeing a horse in the countryside, but the way it stood, unnaturally still, eyes fixed, it felt wrong. My skin prickled. I looked away for a moment, perhaps to rub the sleep from my eyes. When I looked back, it was gone, just like that. No sound of hooves, no rustle in the underbrush, simply vanished. A trick of the light, I thought. My imagination, fueled by my cousin's stories. I turned away, trying to dismiss it. Then, a moment later, it was there again. But closer this time, much closer. Its dark shape was more defined against the deeper blackness of the woods. Still silent. Still utterly motionless. Still watching. Something cold settled in my gut. I woke the others. Whispering, I pointed towards the edge of the woods. My family gathered at the window, peering out into the inky black. "See it?" I breathed. They squinted, searching the darkness. "Where?" someone whispered back. And then, it was gone again. For the second time, it simply evaporated into the night. Frustration warred with a growing dread. Had I imagined it all? Had I spooked myself? Just as doubt began to creep in, a sound ripped through the silence. It was a sound I couldn't place. Not an animal I recognized. A horrifying hybrid. Like a cat's screech stretched and deepened into a horse's cry. It came from the darkness beyond the clearing. We froze, breath caught in our throats. My eyes, wide with fear, snapped back to the edge of the woods, and there it was, again, the horse. But this time, it wasn't standing. It was floating. Suspended a few feet above the ground at the tree line, its dark form silhouetted against the fainter black of the woods. Utterly silent now, just hanging there. For a long moment it remained, an impossible, terrifying tableau against the night sky. Then, slowly, it seemed to simply dissipate, like smoke in the wind. It didn't reappear for the rest of the night, but none of us slept. The image was burned into our minds, the silent horse, the unnatural shriek, the impossible levitation. Just folklore? Or had we truly glimpsed something that defied understanding? Something that lurked in the shadows, wearing the skin of a beast? El Galipote,